Hello, my name's the Reverend Patrick Gerard. I'm the rector of Lapworth and Baddesley Clinton in the Diocese of Birmingham. I'm recording this on the 21st of March 2020, and we're just coming towards the end of a very traumatic week, the week in which the coronavirus has really made itself felt, and the implications of it for our personal lives and our church life is really beginning to be experienced. So for us in the church, the really big day was St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March. We received a letter from the Archbishop of Canterbury and the Archbishop of York asking us to put on hold public worship in the Church of England. Quite an unprecedented request. Anyway, that's what we've done. It does, of course, raise big questions, big challenges about how we live out our Christian life in the coronavirus era, while we're often practicing self-distancing or maybe self-isolation because of the coronavirus. Well, it seems to me if we think about the Christian life as all about love for God and love for neighbour, then love for neighbour can certainly continue under the coronavirus regime. And in fact, the coronavirus perhaps creates opportunities for us. I think it's very important that we telephone people and try and keep in touch, especially people who might be isolated or elderly or frail. We can simply talk to them, we can see if there's anything they need. I think just keeping in touch is the single most important thing. And I think there'll be lots of opportunities to serve our neighbours in this period. But if we think about love for God, which we might very typically express by coming to worship, that's a bit more difficult with no public worship. So we need to come up with new and creative ways of expressing that love for God and building that love for God. And perhaps as a first contribution towards that, I want to start trying to video record some services and put those online and make them available to people online as a way of sharing in the worship of the church. So we'll see how this goes. We're going to start tomorrow on Mothering Sunday. And hopefully this can be a contribution to help us live our love for God and develop our spiritual lives in that way. So my prayers for Lapworth and Baddesley Clinton, especially at this time, and particularly for those who might be in trouble with the virus. And hopefully I'll post a first service tomorrow.